Leonardo, the lifelong leader. Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing with Leonardo Cutting Edge. This turtle gains life and grows. Similar to Aerith, it is a Johnny's Pride Mate, which happens to also have lifelink. But Leonardo also has Sneak and only costs 2 mana or 1 if you sneak him out, which means that you can swing in on turn 2 with an evasive creature like Healer's Hawk in order to have Leonardo hit and immediately start growing. And you'll need to protect him because, well, it's pretty easy to lose those counters by Leonardo being bounced, so you can give him Shroud using Lightning Greaves, or maybe just a one-off Hexproof using cards like Restoration Magic. You can also protect him by giving him Indestructible from the Mithril Coat, and if he leaves play, don't worry, you can bank his counters with the Ozolith or the Ooze. These two cards are a great way to maintain his counters, even if you move them onto something else. This deck is a mono-white life gain deck, which is one of my favorite things to just jam for a little bit because of cards like Halia that gain you some card draw on top of life, cards like Aerith, who also just gets huge, and some very fun recursion like Abiding Grace. This is a deck, though, that is similar to many other lifelink decks. You play things that gain life when they enter to play, or if your opponent's things enter play. You have things that synergize with the life gain, like Case of the Uneaten Feast, and then you have all of your Pride Mates. We have a lot of rare Pride Mates now, like Voice of the Blessed. We have Essence Channeler. We also have some other life gain synergy, a little bit more recent, that is very strong and very scary. So let's take Leonardo into the queue and gain some life. Tasigur, the Golden Fang, gets to delve, exiling from their graveyard to come out at a discount. I'm going to start with the Mother of Runes over Guide of Souls, just because I feel like they will have very early removal, and this can help stop some of that. It is a little less exciting. Ugh, cameo. But it's what I got. I could actually go for, like, try to sneak him in here. I'm not going to. I'm just going to play him. Missing out on some life gain, yes, but the protection against a Sultai deck is huge. And Tamiyo's gonna be annoying. She can attack in, she'll eventually flip over, negate a lot of my damage. And of course, she's a 0-3, she could even just block. See if they flip her this turn. Good news, they didn't. I'll swing with Leonardo. Make my Leo grow. Like Guide of Souls. Got a lot of blanks of blank. Yeah. I'm actually going to play this Plains. Because maybe I can kill Tamiyo with Iganjo. Wouldn't that be nice? They're drawing a card. They need to draw 3 in 1 turn to flip her. I want to murder Tamiyo with land. The land that she is from. Okay, a Duress in the graveyard. Like, I'm cutting myself off from my turn 4 plays if I do this. But that's okay. I have Leonardo. He's a self-enabling engine. Okay, they are drawing their 2nd card for turn. They're also filling up the graveyard for that Tasigur. I love how it's like, oh, Tasigur. He's there, I guess. Now, Tamiyo, that's a threat. Oh, of course it's worth killing Tamiyo. Every moment of every day is it worth it to kill her. Now die. And, I guess that's all it takes. That's embarrassing. Come on, man. You can play your Tasigur next turn. He's bigger than Leonardo. Gobin and Fleam. Or, I guess... Norman Osborn and the Green Goblin. Wow, the greenest of goblins. I go 2nd. This is a very slow hand, but I'm still going to keep it because I want to. They're going to be discarding things and playing them from the graveyard. Yay, I'm going to play this Mox Amber right now. So if I can get this to resolve, and they will have access to kill and counter spells, I will then have a protective spell. I'll have 1 mana. Ooh, fetching. Care to connive playing Gobin for some unblockable graveyard fillin' fun? Thanks, Skippy, you would. Ooh, Arn's Bastion. Leonardo. I can't block. This attack's in. Remember when Fleam was a thing? People were memeing on Fleam. But sadly, they couldn't commit to the bit. People gave up on their love of Fleam so fast. I'd rather use it with life gain, but this is what I got. Restoration Magic. I'm going to try to give him Hexproof. Now, they could have a Spell Piercer similar, since, you know, Grixis colored. Oh, they totally do. Unholy... No, they just have another burn spell. And good news, that still means this goes to their graveyard. I'll play Steel Seraph. Give yourself Vigilance. Great, you can't attack this turn anyway. Greeny T, thank you for the 43-month resub. There is no Spider-Man. There is no Green Goblin. There is only Fleam. Spider-Man was but a dream. Well, that frog's gonna get to hit me. Riveting gameplay. Leonardo. Yay. Life Blink. Yippee. I think my favorite thing in my Fleam deck was running tons of 2-mana rocks, which you could discard and cast for free off Fleam to, like, chain together like Fleam Storming. They're conniving, they're drawing. They can discard freely off of Psychic Frog as well. Next turn, my plan is to try to shelter this out of the way. Oh, Necromancy. Is it time for Crab? I think I saw a Crab. Yes. Okay, what's it gonna hit? Kind of hoping it hits Aetherflux or Resplendent. Okay, it hit my Mithril Coat, which means they can have an indestructible Gobin Fleam. They also exiled land and Restoration Magic from the graveyard. Monkey! Ah! Filtered by Ghosts. Putting it on the Steel Seraph. Now I want my Mithril Coat back. Give you Flying. Swinging with both. Gain a lot of life. Life gain, make number go up. Number going up is good. Play an Angel. Get an Angel. Oh, they're considering putting something in their graveyard. And they did. It is a bigger Angel. A bigger Angel that can chump block a frog. Overlord of the Baelmerk. I don't actually think they have any creatures in the graveyard. No, they still don't. Barrogoyf? No, that's a creature. Oh, I love Barrogoyf. Where's White's Goyfs? I have enough mana to pump the Angel. They can only discard 1 card here. I also have the Proliferate. Okay, this is Flying. I'm swinging with everything. This is lethal going through. And we can even make it more damage. Got through the Grixis good stuff. Yuri, master of the review. Sacrifices things, gets big, dies, and deals damage equal to its power. This hand is okay. It has Soul Sisters, Aunt May. It's got Esper Sentinels as well. Against Yuri, what would I like to start with? I'll just go for the Soul Warden. I feel like I'm just going to do kind of the boring play of Soul Warden into casting Leonardo. Not cheating him out or anything. Oh, wait. Or I could get a white source. We're gonna sneak him in. Yeah, good sneak in. He's totally gonna die, isn't he? Nope, they pushed him. Well, at least my number went up. I love when number go up. I got more life gain in hand, too. That's fun. Oh, hey, Mithril Coat. You might be nice later. Go, my Baba Black Sheep. Actually, Baba White Sheep. This is the card draw for little weenies. We're so sneaky. I feel like my ninjas are not sneaky at all. Soul Warden. Draw a card. It's a land good. Chilling on Swords to Plowshares or Reprieve. Exiling Yuri is one of the better ways to deal with it since they don't get the trigger and they have to put a lot into making him grow. Not that much actually, because like it does trigger off lands, treasures. You can incidentally build it up a ton. Ooh, Mayhem Devil. No, you may not have him. Toidal Lair. Epicure. Number go up. Leonardo, we are going to draw cards. We're going to gain life. Oh, hey, Elishnorn. You're cool. Thought about attacking with Innocence there. Just to get another life gain trigger. They played Sokenzan. Does Sneak have commander tax? Yes, because you're casting. Number go up. Leonardo likes that. Leonardo's going to be kind of hard for them to kill without a pure kill spell, like Fatal Push. The burn side does not kill this easily. But the black side of the deck? Oh, no. He's so dead. Aww, you want to kill my Soul Warden? Okay. Alright. Swords to Plowshares on the Ham Devil. Player of Malice. That's killing Enduring Innocence, unless they ping it here. Okay, I think they could have pinged Enduring Innocence to force Leonardo to die. Am I born to Norn? I am. Double my life gain. Now they can attack. I'm going to attack. They can block with everything to trade. Cool. I have 40 life. A Tasigur, the Golden Fang. I ran into one of these before, and they left when I interacted with their deck. This hand is a little too expensive and slow. I think this one's better. We got protection. We have a Soul Sister, Aunt May. I also have a Halia, who I'm just a big fan of Halia. I don't need to try to be sneaky. They use removal on Mother of Runes, as they should. Do I want to just play Leonardo? Yes. Yes, I do. Leonardo! He's a pride mate with lifelink. Kapow. Okay. They stole my mother. Who does that? Steal somebody's mother. Spell snare? That's funny. Kalia triggers on herself. Mother, no! Yay! Card draw! Don't worry, everybody. Soon I'm gonna be making cats. Mother. They do have 4 cards in a graveyard. They could bring out Tasigur. And a lot of Tasigur decks, by the way, are also Pod decks. They're looking to sacrifice Tasigur to get something else out of their deck. All right, Maelstrom Pulse. It's just removal. Bring it back. I can go for cats or I can go for card draw. I kind of like the idea of going wide against them. Then again... Cats. It would have been in the other order for, getting some life, setting things up. But no, I want cats. We go wide. Every turn I gain a life, I get a cat. Only during my turns. Which should be most of my turns. Ideally, I am gaining life on all my turns. Yeah, we have what? Aunt May, Mother, Banana Man, a Cat Mom. Yeah, I do love that we have Cat Lady. Yeah, sneak 'em in. This is like an exciting thing to do this turn. Aww. At least I won't have to pay tax on him. Boop. Aunt May, return to play! Yeah, a lot of Tasigur decks are also just like Sultai stuff. Maybe with some extra turns and ultimatums. I mean, you are a 1-mana 4/5 because you fill up the graveyard just by casting spells, surveil lands, fetch lands, help a ton. Now we have some protective equipment here. You have to go Mithril Coat first before Greaves. That should be doable. Let's see. Leonardo. He is resolved. I gain a life. I get a cat, I gain a life. Sneak does get taxed, yeah. I can either go for Halir or I can hold the coat. Holla holla. I didn't actually think Leonardo was gonna resolve. I didn't think I'd get this far. They are siphoning insight. I mean, I'm chill with being stolen from. A lot of my cards are not very useful outside of life gain decks, so I hope you see not my good removal, but instead my doo-doo caca. My not so good cards. Yeah, I have a couple like removal spells. Think your Swords to Plowshares, Get Lost, Where's Grandpa? All the things you could ever want. Let's trigger Talia. She gets the cats. I'm trying to get them to use the removal right now. Come on! Come on! They're stealing again. Again, it has to be Coat before Greaves. And I just don't trust them to not have stuff. They could have also activated Tasigur there. And I have Turtle Lair for unblockable. On future turns. We draw. Oh, get lost. Fire Nation Occupation. If they cast things during my turn, they get these Firebending Soldiers. I actually think this card is really great. And I kind of wish it weren't in black. I wish it were in red. Alright, and I'm going to go for the Mithril Coat. Life gain triggers. Indestructible Leonardo. They have 2 stolen cards from me. Leonardo, who cannot be blocked this turn. Leonardo, who's also wearing some very nice boots. Swinging in. Eating food. A lot of life gain, a lot of damage, a lot of good stuff. Yay. Okay, Pearl Medallion for discounts. Yes, you should put Turtle Lair in your deck. I also have, oh, what's it called? I should know the name of this card. Fearsome Ridgeline, which lets you make your legendaries have menace. I want to say it's the Daily Bugle from Spider-Man. My battalion! Okay, they're stealing again. 3 cards or 1 stern scolding. They are now tempted by the ring. They are also now tapped out. I move the boots off, I make it unblockable, I swing in, move the boots back on, win the game. The Reaper, King no more. Will be able to steal my creatures with -1/-1 counters. This hand doesn't have very good life gain because it's just got Leonardo, but they would be able to kill it right away. This has no life gain until Wind Crystal, but I don't need life gain since Leo does the life gain. He's got lifelink. I will start with Mother of Runes. Yes, it is stealable, but it can also protect itself. Ooh, with the Restoration... Yeah. Just a bunch of runes here. Okay. Tap to protect yourself against red. Reaper King comes down. We'll protect this. Oh, never mind. Sure. I thought you were gonna use your commander. I'm gonna swap this giver. Yeah, this has 2 toughness, so it wouldn't get stolen unless they followed up with a kill spell. Still a fine 3 mana, 3/3, that shrinks 2 things. Reaper King no more, I really liked in part because it destroys Rapheloses. I also like that Reaper King No More can be podded, kind of like Tasigur, into really big threats. It is a 6 mana creature. You usually pay it for 3 mana, but it's a 6 mana creature as far as the card itself cares, which is perfect for turning into 7 or 8 cost creatures using the different sacrifice effects like Eldritch Evolution. We don't have like actual factual birthing pod here, but if we did, oh, you know I'd be doing it. Okay, Wind Crystal. Gonna double up my life gain. It doesn't double the number of like incidents of life gain until I tap it. Yay. Leo grows, but I'm up to 30 life. This is really just to set up for the discounts later. And like, getting the swing might be something I need later. The big flying lifelink. Black market connections. Oh, good, they pay the 6. Somebody of culture and taste. Yeah, you better be paying the 6. Who do you target? Mother and Leonardo? Okay. Mother will protect herself from black. I honestly don't even think I need to protect Leonardo. So I won't. It's like in case they had a follow-up, that way I can protect her. If they had like a red burn spell. Ooh, Daxos. If creatures die, I will gain life. Zulaport Cutthroat. Creatures dying will be losing life, gaining life. Darkness descends. It descends upon your creatures, but not mine. They're gonna have a whole bunch of bugs, though. Okay, I can go Soul Ward and I can go Wind Crystal. It's just whatever. In it to wind it. I don't need to protect. I need to attack. Number go up. Not as good of a time to pay the 6, but if they have a hoof. Oh no, Painful Truths. Ow. They'll be losing at least 1 life off this. You have faced the wind. Hey, Eldritch Evolution! Wait, on the bug? Not on King? You don't got no Massacre Worm or nothing? I guess that wouldn't save them. Okay, Blood... Devoted Druid. Devoted Druid does not have its full combos in Arena, but I'm still glad they added it in. GG Reaper. Yuri, Master of the Review. A cool uncommon commander that grows as things are sacrificed, and when it dies, deals damage equal to its power. I've got some life gain. I've actually got something really fun to like throw back into hand. Erdnan, if I manage to line up the sneak. But without a turn 1 creature, probably not doing that. Still going to keep this hand, though, because I think that the Shadow Spear is going to be helpful. Shadow Spear is always helpful. It gives trample. Trample good. Ooh. Indestructible, protection from each color, lifelink, flying, vigilance, and double strike are also good. Mouthy Voidwalker. If things go in my graveyard, they're gone for good. Also, they can get stolen. I'll play Leonardo. Leonardo, little guy. Are you gonna chop them up into little pieces? Snuff out? Mm-hmm. Blue has a lot of free spells. black has a couple free spells. Red has a couple free spells. White really doesn't have that many comparatively. Same with green. Huh. Why are Grixis free spell colors? Yeah, free spell rude. Hi, Yuri. Aw, Yuri didn't get to see that sacrificed. As always with the monkeys here. Some serious monkey business. I'm gonna play Voice of Victory to try to make things a little more predictable. Though against sacrifice decks, that's tough. Hitting me immediately with some fury. This also does get sacrificed, so they're going to kill Voice of Victory, and Yuri's going to grow. That also put that in exile, or Voidwalker can use it. They're dashing Ragavan again. Man, I wish I had Ragavan. Hi. Please go to combat. Thank you. Off the top, they're stealing... Wind Crystal! Not a very useful card for you, sorry to say. Good to have it off of my deck, though, since, you know, that means I won't be playing Wind Crystal. I wonder if you have, like, an Abrade or something. Just, like, kill this. Voice of the Blessed. A Radiant Fountain. Beef this baddie up. And have Erdnan put another counter on it. They could have also replayed the monkey there. Instead of dashing it. Harmonic Prodigy doubles the triggers on Yuri, since he's a shaman. This doubles shaman and wizard abilities. I ain't blocking. That can be a 4/4 that deals 8 damage to my face. Bigger, actually, with the Douthie. Can deal 10 damage, I think, to my face. Maybe more. What are you looking at? Okay, Douthie Voidwalker. Getting Voice of Victory. Great card to have. Okay. I'm going to put this onto Voice of the Blessed. And go on a swingin'. I just gotta outpace them with big life gain. Leonardo's like, can I be a part of this? No. He's better than you. They're down to 5. This has flying. And I'm going to scooch this over onto this bunny. So cute. Voice of Victory is going to play very well into their deck. Yeah, because it's going to make those sacrificed creatures an end step. So now they have sacrifice on demand. So they can sacrifice Yuri whenever they need to. Again, all the triggers are doubled. So, okay. But you are at 3 life. If I block these, they get sacrificed to Soul Trader anyway. So I'm going to block Ragavan with this Sanctifier, Erdnan at Yuri. Because remember, they're getting like multiple triggers. Each of these is going to get additional triggers too, because you sacrifice the treasures. If they can get this up to 12, and I think they can, but not without going into negative life, then they would win. The thing here is, like, you sacrifice this, you sacrifice this, you sacrifice this, you sacrifice the treasure it makes. I think that's actually lethal, but it puts you dangerously to, like, 1 life. Oh, that also works. Yeah, now you just sacrifice Yuri. Perfect. Yeah, they sacrificed the treasures to play the Alacia, and that's 24 to the face. Nice. GG. Yurion, Sky, Nomad. Gonna throw this back. Looking for 1-drops. Didn't find them. Did find a Pride, though. Oops, I got some hiccups. Big ol' Blinky Bird. I'll play Ocelot Pride to start. Meticulous Archive. And potentially removal for small kitty cats that make other cats happen. Oh, kitty, go down the hole. Don't worry, kitty, I'll save you! Skyclave Apparition, free my cat! Yay! The cat returns. I gotta turn off these ding-dang spinners. I don't got ninjutsu, I got sneak. Pull of the Mist Moon to put Ocelot Pride back in exile. Okay, I see. Skyclave Apparition, swinging in, sneaking in Leonardo to put Skyclave Apparition back into my hand. You get a 1/1. Sure, make any creatures tap so I get another attack next turn. And then I'm going to free my cat. Look, the sneak actually does something. I have a couple enter the battlefields to repeat. This, Loran, they're just gonna tap it down. Aww. Go to combat. They didn't lock it down. Do you have other removal? Maybe not. Leonardo, number go up. Might just be a counter spell. Yep, it's actual factual counterspell. It's really the card called counterspell. A tapped Muldrifter, number go up. I think Yorion is pretty good against Leonardo since it's so easy to just, like, reset his counters. Trying to decide what I want to do here. Sorry for the painful indecision. Leonardo, number go up. Aunt May in play. And Holden for Teferi's Protection. Oracle of the Alpha. Okay, comes in tapped, puts the Power 9 into their library. Gives them a time walk they can tutor for. I'm playing the Ooze. If Leonardo leaves play, I'll get some counters. Well, sort of. I'll get mutagen, which I can use to make counters. They washed it away. All right, Leonardo swings in. They lose 6, I gain 6. When this creature attacks, scry 1. Is it Yurion time? Oh no, I don't think free spells are good for formats. I think free spells are kind of just like... Seeing somebody's mana should give you like an amount of predictability. What's it gonna be? Solitude? Hey, that's what I thought it'd be. I want to save that. Notably, Authority to Consoles is not active right now, so they can bring in blockers untapped. I wanted to save my Leonardo, though. Okay, cool. I want to start with Witch Enchanter. Get rid of Pole of the Mist Moon. Leonardo grows. Or if they have a flicker for this. There are enchantment flickers. Yay! Ocelotl! And I have the City's Blessing. Swinging in for 9 life Lincoln damage. Gonna flicker Solitude. Alright, they'll be able to replay that. They'll be able to do it again next turn, but like, at this point, I'm kind of determined. Keep Leonardo in play. Go! Cat! Do the cat thing! I might also be just like, I don't know, believing in Aetherflux as the win con here. If only they had 50 life. It'd be so much more impressive. Yurion's gonna get to do some big ol' blinking. I like that this also triggers on leaving the battlefield. That's great for Yurion. Alright, so they blink. I think you blink almost everything, but not everything. I think you're leaving, like, Solemn Simulacrum. Okay, they disagree. Oh, because they have the blink. I don't know, but, like, then they don't have blockers. And yes, you get rid of Leonardo. And you can flicker, like, Solitude again to get rid of Ocelot Pride. Well, I'm about to number go up. Yes! Number up! I'll have over 50 life. They could have a counter spell. They have a bunch of cards in hand. But I'm still gonna try. And I think I'm right to try. Okay. Aetherflux Reservoir. Straight up. Cloud Shift, Mole Drifter. They didn't have an answer in hand. They didn't have an answer at all. No counter spells. And they're going to take 50 to the face. Slimefoot and Squee going to be sacrificing saprolings in order to reanimate. I have a Tithe. I have a 1-mana Lunarch Veteran. If they start with ramp, I think I won't play a creature on turn 1. Just holding the Tithe. But I also have Source of Plowshares. And exiling removal is what you need against Slimefoot and Squee. Cool. Lunarch Veteran. Yeah, if they had started with like Delighted Halfling or Birds of Paradise, then I would have wanted to have a Mana Tithe, assuming it wasn't Delighted Halfling, since, you know, can't get rid of that. Ooh, white lets you sacrifice to get lands. I wouldn't have a window to respond to it. My Tithe has been defeated by the power of Cavern of Souls. My Cavern of Souls has not shown up for me against any blue decks today. That's okay, I can make numbers go up. I should have manually tapped the Mox there. They're gonna try to lightning bolt my Leonardo. I think they will succeed. You like to strand Slimefoot in the graveyard? Yeah, if you get rid of all the saprolings, that does work. Zora. She's legendary. That's Aunt May. Voice of Victory. No spiders. You can bog me. And I have to pay attention to the creatures that end up in their graveyard. I will tithe the grief. Grief. Tithe the grief. To make this. Yay, number go up. Lots of numbers. If only Leonardo were here to see it. I wanted him to hit face. Reset this as a blocker. Or number go up. Big Leonardo. I still don't know why Leonardo gains life. Like, I don't know why he has a life gain theme. I like to think I know a good amount about the turtles. But, like, even in his art, this doesn't feel very life gainy. This feels like he just cut a robot in half. It's like sparks and stuff. Oh, a tapped Fury. Oh, that can kill you and you. What are the two life gain pieces? Do you think they were more intent on just getting more characters? Yeah, don't worry. I just don't understand the secret of the ooze, but I watched the movie. I know what the secret of the ooze is. It's not very exciting, actually. The secret of the ooze, spoilers. The secret of the Ooze is that the Ooze makes the mutants, but like we already knew that. Alright, I should be making Leonardo flying because he's big. What? Yeah, the Ooze is what mutated them. They found it in a factory. There was a scientist trying to get rid of it. Nice Pyrogoyf. Hitting for 3. Goodbye, voice of victory. Leonardo likes this. Oh, wait, this is cool, though. Okay, Target, ninja, or turtle can't be blocked this turn. Lifelink. What do you mean off by 1? I knew it was off by 1. I have 59 life. Yippee! Life gain! Wait, what was in her graveyard? Was that Ulamog? As long as Arden's not there, it's fine. Kavaero, Mind Bitten. I'm keeping this hand because it has some of my very little graveyard hate in it. That's right, the Ooze! Kavaero does not need to target as part of his ability, but we can make a pretty educated guess on what the best card for them to copy is. Something that they can become a copy of that will get any cast triggers, enter the battlefield triggers, and they can even copy things from my graveyard. I have some funny evasion. This is the Daily Bugle. Not the Daily Bugle, sorry, the, That's what it's called, right? Daily Bugle from Spider-Man? I got the Daily Bugle. Ring-a-ding-ding, check out that thing. I will play Leonardo, who dies to Fatal Push. Cut down. Even Tragic Slip. Oh, it was Fatal Push. Okay. Bye, Leonardo. He's back. Ghost Vacuum. Oh, they're also going to be slurping things up from the graveyard. That's actually really rough here because it means it can interrupt me making Ooze. But the Ooze also helps me bank counters and shift them around. Honda City Suez. Yeah, assuming they're a lot like the other Kavaero decks I've seen, they do oftentimes tutor their pieces into the graveyard, whether it's Arden and Ulamog or like Bringer. I've definitely seen Bringer combo enough times. Voice of the Blessed. A mana leak. The Ooze. I think the Ooze, by the way, is one of the cards from the set that is going to be the most sought after and valuable. I think that people are going to spend big money on the Ooze. Everyone was thinking Super Shredder. Wrong. Ooze. Orion revealed. You can use Ghost Vacuum, but they're not going to. Okay. Kavaero is going to be a 4/4 with no other abilities. Did I miss something? You don't have a creature in your graveyard. Yeah, you can exile so I don't get my Ooze. Yeah, I'm fine with vanilla Kavaero. Oh my god. Auto Tapper. Why'd you do this to me? Auto Tapper prioritized the colorless land, so I couldn't Johnny, but this is fine. I was going to a Johnny and minus. Kavaero sits there and is a 4/4. While there's nothing in their graveyard, I guess I'll, I don't know, hit Fatal Push. Give me Ooze. Give me Ooze. I choose to Ooze. Oh, I could also give Menace. I will consider this. Bringing out a Johnny. Oh, they're imbibing in a tainted indulgence. Delicious indulgence. I could go for some indulging. Minus to try to draw off Enduring Innocence.
A pure soul can inspire others.
Ooh, Mother of Runes. I'm going to give Leonardo Menace. He's a menace! That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And I didn't put any creatures in the graveyard. Which is weird, right? Mystical Tutor. Oh, what are you tooting for? They're gonna put something on top of their deck. Deluge? I guess they could go for X equals 3 to wipe these out. Care to go to combat? Okay, I'll just block with Enduring Innocence. Comes back as an enchantment. These two are gonna grow. Exiling that from my graveyard. Do I think they're gonna be entombing and reanimating? No, so I'm gonna actually hit that because I have the Get Lost here. And this will give me so much more Ooze! Yeah, unfortunately that does mean it's gone. Wait. Didn't I exile it? What's it doing over there? Did I click wrong? I think I clicked wrong. I think I must have clicked on something else, right? I was just thinking it wouldn't come back because we were exiling it. Oh, no, that's the Voice of the Blessed there. Okay, no, we're fine. I'm just blind. Which, good for me. Do I have enough mana to hold up Mother of Runes? I don't. So I'm going to play Mother of Runes. Or, sorry, to hold up the Mithril Coat. I'm going to play Mother of Runes. I will make a kitty. I'm gonna make Mom grow. I'm just gonna beef both of these up. I get him back, it's fine. And hold the Get Lost. And the Ooze. The Ooze also works well with Halia, since it makes artifacts. It's such a good card. I did exile it. Yeah, I was just seeing Voice of the Blessed, and like, the art was so similar to Enduring Innocence. Maybe I've just been playing too much Magic today. It's been like 8 hours. You guys like Big Mom? You know, from One Piece? actually do like Big Mom. Buried alive. Oh my goodness. Could it possibly be that they're tutoring a combo into their graveyard? Thank goodness we have the Ooze. I would be doomed without the Ooze. All Amy's ever needed is the Ooze. What a curious threesome. Okay. I go for the Bringer first. You can exile it yourself off Ghost Vacuum, but that means nobody is going to be casting it, so they can't use it for reanimation. Unless they bring it back and then kill it, because this does not put finality counters. You'd think Ghost would be final. There is instant speed reanimation, it just doesn't cost 2 mana. Also wouldn't count as casting. Okay, no, they put Valgavoth under there. Flowering of the White Tree, Leonardo, Graveyard Hates, just graveyard hating. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. I think Leonardo is a very good mono-white life gain commander. Similar to Aerith, does exactly what you want it to do. Gains life and grows from gaining life. It's a self-enabling Pride Mate, which is already so good. It used to be that Heliod was kind of the best we could have on those lines, and it doesn't have lifelink, it just gave things lifelink. But now we have Leonardo, who can come out super early, already attacking, and grow right away. I think Leonardo is very good if you like life gain decks, and I actually think that there might be some room for like a casual standard deck that's using the various Pride Mates, the various life gain cards in standard, like Aunt May, and I want to say that the Bunny, this thing is also in standard, and Halia, of course, to do a pretty nice deck. Is it going to be super competitive? No, because standard is crazy high powered right now. Is it going to be fun though? Yes, absolutely. And if you're looking to have fun with this mono white life gain deck, you can find it in the description of the video. I have my deck list right there. I am happy I was able to get an Aetherflux Reservoir win, and I also was able to get in some fun evasive wins. I think that the coolest card in this deck is Turtle Lair. That's right. Shout out to Turtle Lair, but also shout out to the Ooze. We needed Graveyard Hate in multiple games, and the Ooze was there for me. So shout out to my girl, the Ooze, that makes our turtles into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, well, it doesn't do the ninja part. I guess Splinter did the ninja part, the Ooze did the mutant part. They were already turtles, and they're teenagers because of the flow of time. But this is one of the elements, the mutant part. And that part's important. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.